guys, welcome back to my channel. So a couple of little disclaimers. I'm just keeping it really chill today, so yeah, I'm not wearing any makeup. I've got my hair tied up in a plait. I'm wearing, it's either my Glasgow half marathon running top or my Edinburgh one. I'm almost sure it's my Glasgow one. And then you can't see what I'm wearing down below, but I'm just wearing jeans. Just keeping it really casual because I've been struggling to find time to film videos, so I'm actually filming this on Thursday afternoon, and I usually edit the videos on Thursday night, so this is like I think one of the first times I've ever actually filmed and edited a video on the same day. And I usually try and get them to go up either Thursday night or Friday night, depending how my mum feels, because that's her department. But yeah, as you can probably tell from the title, this video is going to be about the things that I do to get myself in the festive spirit. And I know a lot of you are probably thinking, oh my goodness, it's the 14th of November. Why on earth are you talking about this so early? I've been feeling quite Christmassy recently, and there could be a few factors into why I've been feeling Christmassy. And I just thought, you know, why not? Because you're not actually doing Christmassy things, you're getting yourself into the Christmassy spirit. Plus, there is a lot of preparation that you need to do in November for Christmas. You know, if you're going out with a works night out or things like that, these things usually happen at the start of December, so you really need to start preparing in November. And I also always say, I'm not blaming America, but I do think because America has Thanksgiving, it's encouraged us to celebrate Christmas earlier and earlier each year. The big thing is though, we don't have Thanksgiving, so we literally have the only thing we have in November is bonfire night, which is at the very start of November, and then that's it. We don't have anything till the 25th of December. So it can be a really long drag. And I used to be one of these people that didn't start celebrating Christmas until, past the 5th of December, or because my dad's like, no, you can't sing Christmas songs till the 15th of December. But then I used to be around people who would be like, oh, that's ludicrous, you know. So I'm just kind of getting into that festive spirit. One of the things I love to do in November to get myself into the festive spirit is buying an advent calendar. I've already got one that somebody bought me. Stay tuned to the end, that's all I'm saying. It's just a Dairy Milk one, but will I buy myself another one? I don't know, because I have a rule that I don't like buying myself anything in November, because November and December is other people, so I like to buy other things for other people. So that's just my little rule. But you know, sometimes it's like you really want an advent calendar and you don't want to ask somebody to buy you it, but at the same time it's like, just buy it yourself. So I don't know, I've got one right now. I might treat myself to another one because I like chocolate, and when I was younger, everybody always used to have multiple advent calendars and I only had one, so yes, hashtag spoiled brat, but what are you going to do? And I love buying advent calendars in November because, particularly at the start of November, and a lot of people say, it's a bit early, but if you think about it, like I said, the 1st of December comes, that's it, that's advent calendar season, so you really need to get your advent calendar in November. And I know a lot of people might get theirs in the last week in November, but I did that last year. Actually, I had an advent calendar and I wanted to get another one because hashtag spoiled brat, and I thought I'll wait till the 1st of December because they'll all be on sale. But by then all the good ones were gone and it was only the rubbish ones that were left. So that's my top tip. Honestly, who cares if your friends call you sad because you're buying an advent calendar on, yes, I nearly bought an advent calendar on the 2nd of November. Who cares? You'll have a great advent calendar and they'll get the crummy ones. Along the lines of, well, it kind of goes along the lines of buying, but it's planning as well. to get myself in the festive spirit, I just love thinking about all the things I'm going to be planning and doing in December. So that could be anything from planning. I like to sit down and think about, right, what am I getting this person? What am I getting that person? Blah, 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 blah. And then I like to obviously go online and start my Christmas shopping. I love doing that. I love buying presents for other people just as much as receiving them. I know some people say, I like getting presents for people more than I like receiving. I'm completely honest, I love getting presents just as much as I love giving presents too. But I didn't used to be that way. I used to just like getting presents. But that was back when I didn't have as much money as I do now. So I love doing it. I actually start thinking about what I'm going to get people in October, because I like to be super, super organised, because I ideally like to get all, I'd say 80% of the Christmas presents all in November, and then the last bits and bobs in December, so December can literally just be about concentrating on if I've forgotten anything or wrapping things, because you know when you're doing that, you always have that last minute, oh, I have to get something for such and such, and so yeah. Love doing that. I also love buying Christmas decorations as well. They kind of follow the same rule of thumb as advent calendars. Get them in November, because if you wait until December, it's only going to be the rubbish ones that are left. And, you know, it just gets you in the festive mood, which is the whole title of this video. Plus, I do notice that shops do get their Christmas decorations in oft. I started to see it, like for Disney Store, I started to see the Christmas decorations come in September, which frightened me. But you do see, they do have them for quite a long period of time, and I think they just keep restocking them right up until Christmas, because I think stores know that they get a lot of revenue out of things like that. Up until this point, most of these things that get me in the festive spirit have been, you know, things you can do in November. Then there's things, you know, in December, like, you know, you can only do in December. If you were to do in November, you would be a bit psycho, like, you know, wearing Christmas jumpers, or, you know, putting up Christmas decorations, or watching Christmas films. Though, I will admit, I watched my first Christmas film at the weekend there, but it wasn't me. Somebody put it on, and they only put it on for background noise, and it was only on for 10 minutes. So does that count? I don't know, but I didn't even know there was Christmas films on right now until I was volunteering, and one of the guys said, oh yeah, my wife's been sitting watching them, and I'm just like, oh good gracious me. And it's like, I'm not the most crazy Christmas person in the world. But yeah, these are just some of the little festive things I do. I just wanted to share this with you guys, because I'm really excited about Christmas this year, and there could be a very good reason for that. So this is confession time. I'm going to make this really brief, because this could be a whole separate video in itself, but the reason why it's not is because I don't want to be one of these YouTubers that says, I want to tell you this, but I can't tell you it. Because previously I've said things like this on my channel before, and then it's not lasted very long, and I don't know, it just kind of makes it look as if I'm just going to say it. So my schedule has been a bit up in the air. I don't know if you've noticed, and apologies for that, because I have recently got a social life, because yes, I have a new boyfriend. I don't want to say too much. All I'm going to say is I'm very, very happy, and I wanted to come on and talk to you guys a bit about it in more detail, but I haven't been with him for very long yet. I don't know how he feels. He knows I do YouTube, but he's never watched any of my YouTube videos, so I don't even think he'd be watching this one. But I've never actually spoken to him about, hey, how would you feel about being on my channel or anything like that. I'm still getting to know him a lot, but I'm having a really, really good time with him. But I'm spending most of my weekends at his house these days, which is why I usually film YouTube videos on a Saturday, which is why filming has been a bit hard for me to do, and I've just grabbed any chance I can. So sorry guys if my schedule's a bit, like, I still always try and get a video up for you guys, but maybe now that you know I'm fine, everyone's fine, I've just got a bit of a social life, so it's good. It's really good. And before I sign off with this little video, because I've had a bit of a social life, I've kind of been in a bit of a funk with YouTube. I've been struggling to think of videos to film because, you know, my mind's been, because it's coming up to the festive period as well, I'm thinking about 150 things, and YouTube's just one of these things that's not crossing my mind. So coming up to the festive period, if there's any video requests you guys want, they don't even have to be festive videos, they can be any videos. Please let me know, comment down below, help me out, because I have a few ideas, but you know, you guys, you're the ones that watch my videos, and if there's something that you really want to see, then I'm more than happy to do. So I'll talk to you guys in a future video. It was awesome to catch up with you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys!